Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Anizi with What If Gohan was in High School DxD Part 1. So let's get started. 7 years has passed since the fight with Cell. After his execution by Gohan, the people of Earth have enjoyed an era of peace. Gohan is on his way to Kuro Academy. After not making it to Orange Star High School, a red-haired man offered to give Gohan a spot, an all-expense paid spot in a school that he owns, known as Kuro Academy. Gohan was currently flying as he arrived on Kuro Academy's roof and lands on it. Rias' point of view. Rias was sitting at her desk as she was dreaming. Ada, are you thinking of him, the golden fighter who beat Cell? Dreaming about him saving you from Riser? Ivui says as Rias starts to blush. Akino, I'm not one of those damsels in distress. I'm the heiress of Grammy, and I'm the sister of the strongest devil, Lucifer, Rias says. Ada, so you were thinking about him. I don't blame you though. He was so handsome and cool. The way he took care of the Cell Juniors and killed Cell. I wish the whole world knew that it was him and not that fake Mr. Satan. It makes me angry. But Rias, if we do meet him, he's mine, Akino says. No, he's mine, Rias says, as the two started to flare their oars, but stopped when they heard the door open, as Konako came in, and she had a scar on her face. Ada, what's Kotawo, little Konako, angry? Akino asked. Yes-sama, Akino-sama. I've observed that pervert, Issei, and he doesn't seem like anything special, but yes, a fallen angel has made contact with him. I say we let that pervert die. He's the enemy of all women, Konako says, as she remember watching him throughout the day, how he was peeking on girls. Now, Konako, the golden fighter wouldn't want us to let someone die, so why should we? Rias said as Konako nodded. She idolized the golden fighter, as she was hoping that he would bring in Kuroka for her crimes. As the three left the ORC building to go to the classes, but when they left the ORC, they heard girls starting to squeal, as a tall man with big muscles walked in. Who's that? Rias asked. That's Son Gohan, son of the 23rd Budokai Tenkaichi tournament winner, Son Goku. He's the son of the man that beat the Demon King Piccolo, the one who even Oni-sama was scared to fight. He's also the heir of the Ox King, and also the heir to the Ox King, making him the prince of the Ox Kingdom, a voice says. Rias turned to see Sona. Is that so? Well, I could tell that he is developed. I mean, his arms are bigger than the Cyborg's. He's definitely trained well, Rias says. Yeah, and I'm gonna add him to my peerage, so stay off him soon. Then I will show my dream and build a school for low-class devils. And I will show that low-class devil potential can also beat high-class devil potential, Sona says. Sona, I don't think that pissing off Son Gohan is a clever idea. Son Goku might kill you for forcing a reincarnation. It's never the best idea. Remember, reincarnation without consent is only used as a last resort, Rias says. Maybe in your family, Rias, but in mine I do however I want to. If I want a strong fighter, I'll just reincarnate him, Sona says. I mean, look at you. You only have 4 members. I've nearly got a full set. I mean, I will when I get either Saji or Issei, or maybe even Gohan. They'll have my dream completed with their power, Sona says, walking away. I want to meet Son Gohan. I need to warn him about Sona, and I don't want him to think that I had anything to do with Sona trying to force a reincarnation on him. I've got enough problems as it is, but he is cute though. I wouldn't mind being his friend, Rias says. Ada, has our princess really been tamed? You sure you don't want to get close to him so you can bed him? I can't blame you though, he's really handsome, Akino says. Gohan point of view. Gohan enters the school, where he asks some students where to go. He hears squeals from the girls as they were pointing at him, calling him cute, which made him blush a little bit, as he's never been around humans for that long. The only humans he's ever been around is Krillin and Yamcha, as he was lived in a place of isolation because of his family having powers and everything. The girl then points him towards the student council. When he gets there, he feels creeped out by the student president, who was staring at him like she was judging him. She then hands him his paper, his timetable, as he leaves as quick as he can. Gohan arrives to class where the teachers bring him in. Class, we have a new student. He will now introduce himself, the teacher says. Hi, my name is Son Gohan. My likes is training with a friend, eating and studying. I dislike perverts, conquerors, and other bad people. My goal is to prove myself worthy of being my father's legacy, Gohan says. As people start to whisper, the men gave him glares as the girls started to giggle and blush. As They were asking questions. Most of the girls were asking if he was single and anything like that, and if they want to go, and if he wants to go out with them. As Gohan politely declined them. As the boys just went like, "Oh, go home, like get lost. We don't need another Kiba in here." As Gohan was thinking who Kiba was. As he was interrupted out of his thought when the teacher said, "Why don't you go and sit next to Rias Grammy? She's a nice student and will show you around." "Rias, I expect that you'll be able to show Gohan around," the teacher said as Rias nodded and smiled at Gohan. As Gohan sat next to her. As the male students all glared at him in jealousy and hatred. As Gohan was innocent and he didn't realize that. "Hi, I'm Son Gohan. Nice to meet you, Rias Grammy," Gohan says. "I'm Rias Grammy. Nice to meet you too, Son Gohan." Rias says, Ada, it seems that you're the first boy to ever talk to Rias Grammy this way. I'm Akuno Haimjima, but you can just call me Akuno, or maybe Akuno-chan," Akuno says, making Rias and Gohan blush. The boys got angry as this new student was taking their woman and sent Gohan a death glare, but Gohan ignored it, not knowing why he was getting death glares. He just thought that they were just judging him, and the fact that their killing and technically even affected him because the Cyberman was worse than them. For the next few days and the rest of this day, Rias and Akuno got to know Gohan, as Gohan had the urge to protect these two. Gohan was now flying home as the day of school was over. When he entered the house, Gohan was hugged as he saw it was Goten. "Big brother, you're home. How was it? Did you get me anything?" he asked as Gohan smiled at the mini Goku lookalike and opened his hand to reveal a chocolate. Goten got happy as he hugged Goten going, thank you, before he started devouring the chocolate. "Gohan, how was your day? Did you make any friends? Did you get homework?" his mother asked. "No, mother. I did make friends. In fact, 2 actually. Rias Grammy and Akuno Haimjima," Gohan replied. "Ooh, those 2 are girls' names. Am I gonna get grandbaby soon?" Chi-Chi says as she started to dream of Gohan giving her grandkids. "Gohan's got a girlfriend, Gohan's got a girlfriend," said Goten, before he was punched and sent to the wall. "They are not my girlfriends. They are just friends," Gohan says as he stomped to his room. As Chi-Chi kept on asking about homework, but Gohan was too angry to respond. As Chi-Chi smiled, "They're definitely getting together," she thought. The next few days was fun. He hung out with Rias and Akuno. He also beat the pervert trio. He didn't like any of the pervert trio, but he especially didn't like Issei, because apparently his friends had been spreading rumors about Issei saying how he was going to force a girl soon or something like that. He also didn't like Issei because Issei had some weird energy that wasn't key and it felt a bit off. It felt a bit dark, but light at the same time. He vowed to protect Rias and Akuno from that pervert, as his aunts Bulma and 18 always told him that perverts weren't good and you should always protect girls from them. His sane instincts also demanded that he protect, well, what he didn't know was his mates from the pervert. I mean, they were the strongest girls in the school, and Saiyans did like the strongest of the strongest, so they had automatically charmed their way into Gohan's heart. But that wasn't what he was doing right now. Right now he's following that perverted dumbass Issei around. Gohan had heard that he had got a date, but Gohan was angry. You want to know why? Gohan had heard that Issei had blackmailed the girl called Yuma, and it was confirmed by Gohan sensing that Yuma radiated hate towards Issei, the exact opposite of what a girlfriend should feel. His mother's energy was loving to his father. But that wasn't the only fact that convinced him. It was the fact that Issei's own friends said that he forced Yuma into a relationship with him, which confirmed it. Of course, Gohan didn't know that Yuma was using him to kill him for this sacred gear, because he was, well, he hasn't been in touch with humanity that much. He's been like out fighting aliens and stuff like that. He is really socially awkward. So he decided to follow them and stop Issei before he could do anything to the poor girl. But then something weird happened. He saw Yuma bring Issei out to the fountain, as Issei said something about kissing her, and that's when she sprouted wings and her power level began to rise. "You are a threat," he heard her say, before he saw a spear being formed in her hand as she shot it at Issei. Gohan quickly appeared in front of Issei. Although this guy was a pervert, he didn't want anybody to die, especially not under his watch, as he punched the spear, shattering it. "What are you doing? He might have forced you to date him or something, but you shouldn't kill him. Just turn him over to the police," Gohan says innocently. He wasn't even fazed by powers being used, because his whole life powers have been used, so he thought it was complete normal. He just thought that the only reason why his mother told him not to use his power was to not scare the others. Reina then got angry. "Don't get in my way," she yells, as she throws several spears at Gohan, who uses ki pressure to stop it. Gohan then walks up to Rias and flares his ki as she falls to the floor from fear. His powers surpasses even Lord Kokobio. And Azazel, fuck this, I'm out. I'm not working for that Kokobio. He said this would be easy. But this boy, he could kill Lord Azazel. In fact, he could even kill the entire faction from the power I'm sensing with ease, Rias thought. Look, I don't want to hurt you. Just leave, you're a victim of that pervert's blackmail. The pervert's friend told me everything, how he was blackmailing you to go out with him, and so that he can have some fun with you. Just go to the police and tell them that he was forcing you, Gohan says, not fully knowing the situation. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please don't kill me. I will leave. I just wanted to get away from that monster. He tried to force himself on me. That Issei is a monster, she says as crocodile tears formed in her eyes, making Gohan feel bad due to him being socially awkward and not knowing of manipulation, and his parents always told him not to make a girl cry. Don't worry, I won't hurt you, just leave, Gohan says, as he turns to Issei in anger as Rias smirks at Issei and flies away to Gregory, thinking that Gohan will get her job done. How dare you blackmail a girl? Your friends were right about you. You aren't just a pervert, you're a disgrace to men, Gohan says, still not grasping the situation. I didn't, I promise. She asked me out, Issei said, as Gohan got mad. Don't lie to me, she said it herself. Your classmates said it. The girls of your class said it. They said that you're a disgusting human being, that you always speak with them, and that you won't leave them alone. Your friends said it as well. They confirmed the fact that you forced them, that you forced her to be with you. I was okay with you being a pervert, because that's not that damaging. Maybe it might be bad for the girl, but a blackmailer, no, I won't allow it, Gohan says. Issei got mad as this new student was berating him, telling him he was a pervert, calling him a disgrace to man, as a red flash appeared on his arm and a gauntlet formed, as Gohan heard the phrase boost, as he rushed at Gohan with blinding speed. Gohan, however, saw it as slow and dodged it like it was nothing, and then he hit Issei with a punch. But because Gohan was so angry, he had forgot to hold back in his power as he punched a hole through Issei's stomach, sending him flying away. No, I skilled him, Gohan thought, as he was about to leave to get the Dragon Balls to revive him. But then, Rias then appears, as she sees Gohan standing there with a knocked out Issei with blood on his hand. Oh no, Gohan, what happened? Did that fallen angel hurt you? She says as she was hugging Gohan, and she was basically checking him out, like checking him for any injuries, which made Gohan blush. Rias didn't want anything to happen to her best friend, well, apart from Akeno, as she didn't even notice Issei, as Gohan then explained everything. No, she was blackmailed by this disgusting pervert. That fallen angel, that fallen angel was blackmailed by that pervert. I guess Auntie Bowman, Auntie 18 was right. Perverts never change. They need to be beaten or else they will resort to disgusting ways to get what they want, Gohan says as he remembered what Bowman 18 told him whenever Master Roshi would peek on him, or peek on them, and not to become what Master Roshi has become. Gohan then told her. Rias then explains the true purpose of Rias. But how? His friends told everyone he forced her to go out with him, Gohan says as Rias hugs him tighter. Gohan, they were just jealous of him, and the girls of the school hate him. But it isn't your fault, he attacked you first. He brought his own death upon himself. I have a question. I don't want to ruin our friendship, so shall I revive Issei or not? Rias asks, as she explains the period system. Gohan was about to answer, but he got a call as he looked at Rias, as she looked at him with a smile, and said, take your time. Gohan answered the call. Hey Kakabra, where are you at? We're gonna train. Training with Trunks is not good. He's a bit too weak, a voice said. Vegeta, I'll be there. I'm just a little late. I ran into some trouble, Gohan says. Whatever, brat. Come quickly. I don't know why you need to go to a school. A true Saiyan don't need such garbage, Vegeta replies as Vegeta hangs up. Who was that? Rias asks. Oh, that's my sparring partner, Gohan says, as Rias smiles. So about my question, I don't want to break my friendship with my first and only friend, male friend, by reviving someone who he clearly dislikes. Plus, if I don't revive him, Sona will revive him, as Rias looked at a little shadow in the area, which Gohan didn't notice. Well, Gohan did notice, but he didn't really care because he was talking to his best friend, one of his best friends. Gohan fought back to Master Roshi, who was only a pervert, but he was respected, wise, and like a grandfather towards Gohan, but a bit perverted. However, rumors that Issei's own friends were spreading, saying how Issei was blackmailing Yuma. He still couldn't believe that Issei was innocent. He was probably tricking Rias. I mean, he does have some sort of weird red gauntlet power, and his aunts always told him that perverts shouldn't be trusted. And Issei inside was trying to keep this beast away from his mates, knowing that if this beast was reincarnated by his mates, which he never knew that was Rias and Arcano and maybe some others, that he would try something on his own mates. Yuma also confirmed this by lying to Gohan, who was too innocent to see that she was lying. The fact that she cried made Gohan feel even more bad and not trusting towards Issei. Although he did trust Rias, that pervert could have easily used his red dragon gauntlet to influence her. I mean, this isn't the first time where people had weird powers, as he thought of Cell, Frieza, and other villains he fought. The Saiyan side was also reminding him that if Issei was left unchecked near Rias and Arcano, that he'll be a problem to them. He then thought about what his aunt said. He remembered 18 telling him that he should never ever trust a pervert, and that they're diseases that should be stayed away from. He also remembered how Bulma told him that perverts should die and they are disgusting creatures, and he trusted Bulma more than he trusted anybody in this world, especially Issei. He also remembered his mother telling him not to hang around with perverts and to stay away from them. He then thought of Issei and thought it was his fault that he ended up dying. He was the one that attacked him first. He attacked Gohan first. But he also remembered what his father said, that everyone can change. But then he remembered what happened when he showed mercy to Cell. Cell killed his father. Who knows what this pervert would do if he showed mercy? Who knows what he would do to Rias and Arcano going forward, as his Saiyan nature was fighting with his human side to let the human die and to protect his mates. Rias, I've decided. But guys, that's all for today. Now comment what you think Gohan should do. Should he let Issei live? Let him die? Let Sona revive him? Or let Rias revive him? Peace.